Hello, fourth graders. All right, I'm coming at you guys today with a new math lesson. So, what we are focusing on for this lesson, covered things up with papers. So, we wanted to focus on place value with you guys, okay? And that you guys are able to understand place value for up to numbers up to 6 digits. So your teachers, Mrs. Pierre, Mrs. Reagan, Mrs. Nunn, myself, Mrs. Gonzalez, have come up with a couple of activities for you guys to do to practice your place value understanding, okay? So I'm going to give you guys a little lesson and go through this one right here. Has 3 slides. I'm going to go through a little lesson on what you guys are going to do with place value on these slides. If you still have any questions, please reach out to your teacher for some help. I know we're all jumping on calls and helping out you guys whenever you need it. If you need to stop this recording, pause it, do some work, or rewind it, that's why we're doing the recorded lessons. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So the first page that you guys are going to do, that's tiny. I'm trying to, let's leave it there at 50%. Okay, so the first page that you guys are going to have for your slides is a place value understanding page. Okay. Number 1 is all you guys are having to do is say the value of every underlined digit. Now listen to that phrase right here. It is saying value, not place value, not the place that it's in, not the place value, but the value of the digit. So for the first one, for example, it says 2,156. You are not going to type on this page right here ones. Yes, the 6 is in the ones place, but what is that 6 representing? It is representing the value of it is 6, okay? If in this same number the 5 was underlined, we don't want you to write tens place, or we don't want you to write 5 tens. We want you to write the value of the digit. So you would write 50, like 50, okay? 50. So the value of each underlined place value or digit. All right, number 2, multiply or divide to solve each problem. There, we worked this year on multiplication and division in ones, tens, hundreds. So if you guys are going to use some of those skills that your teachers have taught you to multiply and divide these numbers. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little hint, like 400 divided by 40. Well, 400 divided by 4 equals 100. So 400 divided by 40 is going to be 1 less place value, 1 less 0, and so it's going to be 10. So you can apply that with your division problems. All right, I'm going to go to the second slide. This is comparing numbers. So you're going to be looking at 2 numbers, and you have to decide if you need to use the greater than, the less than, or the equal symbol to compare your numbers. You guys do have the greater than, less than, and equal symbols on your computer pads, okay? If you're using a iPad, you're going to have to pull it up and probably hit the number key to get your numbers or your different symbols to pop up. If you are using a Chromebook or a computer, in order for you guys to get the less than or the greater than symbols, you are going to have to hit the shift button, okay, and click where the greater than and the less than symbols are at, okay? The equal sign is up where the plus sign is, okay? Now on this, you're going to have to read and pay attention. Like these two numbers right here are using all the same digits, but the digits are in different place values, which makes the value of those numbers different. So really pay attention to those place values. You guys are going to have to compare word numbers, expanded form, another written out number just in numerical form, word form, expanded, another numerical, just to kind of get you guys to pay attention to where those digits in the place of value and how much their value is and how much they're worth. All right, last slide. Rounding whole numbers. This is one of the skills I probably see the most third graders and fourth graders struggle with, and that is rounding, okay? So when you round a number to the nearest 100, so if I'm rounding a number to the nearest 100, all the digits before the hundreds place, the larger digits like the 10,000, the thousands, the 10,000s, most of the time those will stay the same. All the digits on the other side, the tens place and the ones place, become zeros. You're rounding, guys. So for the first one, 110,756. I need to pay attention. I'm rounding to the nearest 100. Well, what's in the hundreds place? The 7. I look to the next smallest place value to tell me whether I'm going to round up or I'm going to round down. So 4 or less, you round down. 5 or more, you round up. Okay? So this one has a 5 in the tens place, so I'm going to round up, which means I'm going to round to the next hundreds place. My 100,000s, my 10,000s, my thousands place stays the same. It's no longer going to be in the 700s, it's rounding up to 800. So the answer is 110,800. I have tons of students who will try and just write 800 for me right here. No, because you just you subtracted 110,000 off that number. So you have to remember to put those there, okay? Let's see, let me put this back here. Insert, answer, here. So as you guys can see, when you want to click on something, you click in and you guys can click these off and delete and then put your answers in, okay? All right, down here, you're going to round each number to the nearest 1,000, round each number to the nearest 10,000, and round each number to the nearest 100,000. Take your guys' time, okay? If you need to, think about it on a number line. If I'm rounding something to the nearest 10,000 for like this number right here, 974,657, if I think of that on a number line, okay, and I am going to the nearest 10,000, well, on one side, I have 970,000, and on the other side, I have 980,000. Okay, so there's my number line with those two. I'm going to draw a little bit here. Okay, so if I have a number line that looks like this, and on one side right here, whoa, that's a big box. I have 970,000 for this side, and let's say over on this side, I have 980,000, okay? If I have those, that's the end of both of these number lines. Now, if I were to go and graph this number, 974,657, sorry, can't talk today. I'm going to go, well, right in the middle, right here, this right here in the middle is halfway. I know that that's 975,000. Anything on this side is going to round up. Anything on this side should round down. So 974,000, I have a feeling, is going to be right about here on this number line. And so if it is right there on that number line, what does that tell me? It tells me that my number needs to round down, okay? So you guys can think of it that way if you need to. Let me take all this off, because this is actually the one that's being posted for your guys' lesson. All right, boys and girls, do your best. You guys have practiced all of these skills are review skills that you guys learned in 3rd grade, and they're review skills that you've learned this year in 4th grade. The only difference from 3rd grade to 4th grade is we went from 4 and 5 digit numbers to we added a 6th digit. Let your teachers know if you have problems, but I think you guys hopefully should be okay. Good luck, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.